Hey guys, Ryan Talks Football here, back again with another video on the channel, and today we're here to talk about a club in crisis. That is Wigan Athletic. As of yesterday, when I'm recording this on the Monday, the 12th of June, HMRC have ordered Wigan Athletic in court at the end of July over an unpaid tax bill. Now, this is not the first time that this club has had trouble in the past few years. Obviously, going briefly back as 2020, the club were in administration, were saved in the year 2021, and it just seems to have all gone wrong again this year. But I'm here to talk about what's going on, what the future holds for Wigan, and what can be done to save this sinking ship. Now, if you are new to the channel, make sure you subscribe to the channel. I'm so sorry I haven't uploaded much recently. I know I only just put my Premier League predictions video up yesterday. I'll put this one up on the Tuesday, but yesterday. It was filmed 2 weeks ago, but I've been so busy last week, I didn't have the chance to put it up. There will be more videos. There'll be a video coming out on Thursday when I'm going to discuss the Premier League fixtures once they're released on Thursday morning. So there will be another video coming up, but let's get into this video and talk about Wigan. So picture your mind, back to the year 2020, Wigan Athletic were just relegated from the Championship with, very unfortunately, after I think they drew 1-1 with Fulham, but because of a 12-point deduction that was yet to come into effect, they were down. They had to win the game, and they drew. They were down. If they'd have won the game, they would have stayed up. But that's the trouble with a 12-point deduction. I think they actually beat Hull 8-0 to try and stay up. But this was just after COVID, this was. But the problems lie further. I know there have been a lot of issues with the on-field chairman at the time and that. And in 2020, the club were placed under a transfer embargo. They were not allowed to sign anyone. And they started the season off as one of the favourites to go down from League One. However, this looked different in 2021 when Phoenix Limited bought the club out, and Liam Richardson obviously was given a new contract at the same time. He managed to keep Wigan in the league that season, I think just by 1 or 2 points, as they only finished on 48 points, but finished 20th and managed to stay up. That was an achievement in itself, considering Wigan were as I said, tipped one of the favourites to go down to League Two. Had a transfer embargo, were not allowed really to sign many players, had to sell players on to raise funds, to raise the debt out, and things were looking up. And in the year 2021, Wigan spent a lot of money. They spent a bit of money. They brought in the likes of Charlie White and James McLean. Trouble is, they put them on large budgets. No one at the time will see what was going to happen with Wigan, but this is what they were going for. They were spending money left, right, and centre. Now, at the time, I did say to myself, surely they don't want to overspend too much because this could come back to haunt them. And to be fair, the year they did go up from League One in 2022, and I think they won the league. I can't remember if it was a Rotherham one. I think they may have won the league that season. And Wigan back in the Championship after 2 years out. However, stuff was going to come cropping up off behind the scenes. Now, when Phoenix 2021 took over the club, they promised the fans that a situation like the one previously was not going to happen again. Unfortunately, this was a lie. As we know now, there's been a lot of issues off the pitch, especially for last season. There's been a lot of issues involving payments to players' wages. There's been a lot of issues, other stuff. I know HMRC are now looking at a 2.5 million debt that's currently outstanding on tax, which of course they'll be looking to wind up the club. Now, we don't want this to happen. Of course, we don't want this to happen, because Wigan Athletic, as you know, are a Premier League club that have been in the Premier League for 7 years. Also won the FA Cup only 10 years ago. But this just seems like it's happening. I mean, I thought this could happen last season because I knew there was something wrong, and I did feel when they went up to the Championship they won't be able to sustain themselves. Yeah, so the owner, fortunately, when they came in, the owner, I can't say his name, sorry, Abdulrahman Al-Jazmi, that's great as I can pronounce it. There was a lot of hope round this bloke. Unfortunately, the hope has now left the town, as they are expecting could be the worst of extinction or winding up orders against them. Now, hopefully, this doesn't happen. But the trouble is, last season, or now, Wigan have failed to meet wage obligations to players and staff. They haven't paid the players on time 6 times. I think it's either this year or the last year or so. I know they're still waiting for their May wages as we speak now. And I was reading somewhere, there was a thing, 15 days time from whenever that was, I think that thing came out. I think it's at the end of this month. They can just hand their notice in and tell them they're leaving. And this is a shame for Wigan, because they've got some good players there. They've got some good players. Obviously, like I said, Jake McLean, Stephen Corker. I know he's come out a couple of times and spoke publicly about the situation. So Charlie White, yeah, and so this is a club, that was a Premier League club not so long ago. To have it again being run by utter morons above is not great. Now there was talks of Wigan having a takeover last week, said to go. Sorry, excuse me. Said to. Sorry about that, bit of a coughing fit. But no, there was talk of Wigan having a takeover, set to go through, but nothing much been spoken on that since. But unfortunately, with the club being deducted 3 points last season due to this, the club have failed to play the players on time. They've already had 8 points deducted for the next season in League One, so they will start League One in August on -8 points. It could get worse because obviously if they carry on playing like this, they're just going to deduct more points. I think there was talk of another 4-point deduction coming in soon. But really, Wigan want to sort themselves out of it. The trouble is, as I always say, what is this EFL owners test of being, the fit and proper test? I don't see how these owners pass it, because literally this club is being run like a shambles. The chairman to be coming out statement saying the money's there and that. The trouble is, again, under this chairman gave Liam Richardson, the old manager, a 3-year deal and then sacked him like 2 weeks later for Kolo Toure. Didn't work. Sean Maloney's now in charge. I know he's been linked with the move to Swansea with Russell Martin obviously leaving. But the trouble is, there's just a lot of issues at Wigan. I know they've had one owner looking at them, which I believe is Sarbot Jahal, the guy who's apparently looking to buy Morecambe in currently in League 2. That hasn't gone through either. But we don't want this to happen. We really don't want Wigan, a founding member of the Premier League, to go south. Now, obviously, this is yesterday, as I said, HMRC have ordered Wigan to attend court on July the 26th over an unpaid tax bill, and Wigan Athletic could be wound up on that day. We'll keep more into that, honestly, in a minute. But what could this mean? I mean, it could be a club, a big-sized club, I'd say, for League One, being taken away from its town. Now, I know Wigan were probably taking the mick out of Bolton a few years ago, but now this is happening to them. I think it's a bit of the foot. But we don't want to see this to happen. We don't want to see this happen to any club. We don't want to see another Bury. We don't want to see another Macclesfield where the clubs fold. I mean, Southend could be another one soon. It's still obviously the tax bill thing. But yeah, let me know your guys' thoughts down below. What do you think of this whole Wigan situation? Is it fair to blame the owner, or is it just a badly run club? I mean, it just seems to be from one bad owner to another to another. But let me know your thoughts down below. Once again, guys, thanks for watching. I do appreciate it. I will try and upload more videos when I can. I really appreciate we having a nice little chat here. Next one will be going up on Thursday. That'll be my reaction to Premier League fixtures. Once again, thank you very much for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. My name's Rowan. I've been here. I'll see you later. Bye.